Hi everyone, this is Cheryl Mascarenas. Welcome you to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to work through Rajkapotasana. We'll start it off with a Mermaid Pose and then take it to the King Pigeon or the Rajkapotasana. For this practice, you might need a belt to help you if you're not very flexible, but otherwise we should be sorted out to go ahead to do this. When you're ready, see me on your mat. So we're going to start off with a few cat-cows just to warm the spine. Inhale. Arch the back, and exhale, go ahead, round your back, chin towards the chest, and inhale, arch the back, and exhale, round the back. Do one more, inhale, arch the back, and exhale, round the back. Come back to neutral. So a few stretches that you can use before you try the posture would be the lizard lunges. So we'll get straight on to it. Starting from a down dog. Lift the right leg up. Think of not opening the hips, but trying to feel the stretch in your hamstring and the quads. And take it outside of your right hand. You can walk slightly forward. Just have a lengthy back when you're doing this. The area of focus is, of course, the psoas, the hip flexors, the quadriceps, also working a little bit on the hamstring of the front leg. So you can stay here for 20 breaths. If it feels accessible, you can walk the legs slightly forward and come down on your forearms, such that your fingers and toes are in one line. Shift your weight forward. Again, lengthy back. Try not to round the back. You can also stay here for 20 counts. The third thing that you can do is walk the leg slightly back to its original place using your right hand. Push the right knee out, lift the chest up. Try pushing the left quadricep down towards the ground. And release back to down dog. Alright, we can go ahead and do that on the opposite side. So starting with lifting the leg up, three-legged dog, and getting your leg outside of your left hand. Stay here, lizard lunge. Walk slightly forward and drop your forearms down. If this doesn't feel accessible, you can always stay back on your palms. And then come back to same position, walking the leg slightly back. Using your left hand to push open the left knee, chest lifts up, drop the right quadricep down. And release back to down dog. So we use this time to open a little bit of the inner thigh, the hip flexors, the quadriceps. You can repeat these drills 2 or 3 times till you start feeling a little more open if you have very tight quads and hams. Now we're going to go ahead to use a little bit of back bend, bringing the leg close to us, try to work those elements, and then we'll put it all together. To start off with the same thing, I'll go with my left leg first. So lifting the leg up and releasing. Lifting the right leg up, and let me get this leg between my hands. Gently push the quadriceps down. You can stay here for a few breaths just to ease the quadriceps, ease the movement here, and then we can go into a pigeon pose. So the knee comes close to my wrist and the ankle is towards the hip. You can come into a straight line if that feels more open for you, if that feels right for you at this point in time. I'm going to still keep my knees pointing forward and my ankle close to the hip. So from here, I'm going to use this time to work on bending my left leg. Grab onto your left ankle. If this does not feel good, you can always use a belt and wrap the belt around your legs so you can use the belt as a prop, which will help you work on the range of flexibility. If you do have that range, just grab onto your toes and try to bring your leg down. That way we're trying to work a little bit more on the front of our thighs. Do this a few times, stay for a few breaths. And from here, if this is feeling easy, we can go into the mermaid pose. So the hand wraps around, the hand wraps around your ankle. You can grab onto your fingers, just preparing yourself for the final posture. When you do that, try to push the quadriceps down so you are not lifted off from the ground. And now we can go and try the complete posture. So there are 2 or 3 ways we can do this. One, using the belt. You can take the belt around your ankle, grab onto the belt, and start your work bringing the leg close to you. This may not be the full expression of the posture, but we're trying to work towards it. Bring your elbows close to each other. Stay here a few breaths and release. The second type that we can do, or the second way in which we can achieve the King Pigeon pose, is to grab onto the leg. Suppose now I've grabbed onto my left. I'm using my right hand, holding onto my left ankle, and then slowly turning my hands upwards. So now I have my leg grabbed on with my opposite hand. All I'm going to do is take my left hand back, reach out, and stay, then release. The last way that we can do this posture, which is done by most practitioners, is to grab onto the ankle and rotate your hand. Release in the same fashion. For this you need slightly open shoulders. So when you grab onto your leg, reach the inside of your feet, bring your leg close to you, and then turn the direction of your elbows upwards. Release when you get off, similar way, let go. Don't forget to do it on the right side as well if you've done your left, or left if you've done your right, trying to find equal balance. It may not be the same on both the sides, but at least trying to do it on both the sides would be a great practice for the body. Once you are done with your Rajkapotasana or backbends, you can just cool down, doing postures that are counteracting to backbend. So just hugging onto your knees, lift up the legs, crunch, stay here, relax the shoulders, and then rock forward to a Paschimottanasana. Reach forward and drop your head down. Thank you so much for joining me in for this short tutorial. I hope it really helps you. You've got some tips and tricks how you can nail the King Pigeon pose or the Rajkapotasana. If you have any doubts and you want to see more of such tutorials, please let me know, share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Until I see you guys next time, have a good day.